Eamonn Holmes, 63, was left feeling emasculated after a string of health problems prevented him from so much as tying his shoelaces. He has recently endured surgery for 3 slipped discs in his back, quickly followed by a fall which left him with a fractured shoulder, while blood circulation woes meant he could no longer even walk his dog, but he has now announced his comeback. The GB News star admitted he was still suffering residual pain, but is keen to return to work, and invited fans to tune in and join him for his return. Following months of absence, he has now updated his Instagram account to reveal, "Been to my GB News studio today to make sure I can cope with mobility. All good." He added, "The comeback is on for Monday 9th January. Hope you can join me." Sick wife Ruth Langsford, his former co-host on This Morning, was one of the first to cheer him on, exclaiming excitedly, "There he is," accompanied by a red heart emoji. News presenter Hugh Edwards and Holmes Under the Hammer star Lucy Alexander were among the other famous faces to congratulate him as he looked forward to his return. The star had previously confessed that his mobility issues were frustrating and soul-destroying. He also endured the traumatizing loss of a special friend in his native Ireland earlier this month, after Dr. Maria Maloney died, leaving his world a lot lonelier. Maria was said to have been passionate about aiding cancer care for ill patients and achieved a great deal in spite of having lost both parents in the Kegworth air disaster in 1989. Her dedication to health and well-being meant a lot to Eamonn, who has been battling chronic pain despite having regular physiotherapy. He took to Twitter earlier this week to share his plight with over 1 million followers, confessing he had worked hard at his physio, but was impatient to see results. "Very tiring, but I've now sat on my backside for 5 hours and feel bad about doing nothing," he explained. "Lack of mobility and depending on others stops me doing really simple things. For peace of mind I feel another round of foot exercises coming on," he added. Last year, Eamonn and wife Ruth became ambassadors for the brand Relative, after a poor circulation left him struggling to participate in his favorite sport, golf. His circulation problems had first started to get out of control following a period of immobility after an operation for a fracture on his pelvis. He then began using a 250-pound circulation-boosting foot stimulator product, which works by sending mild electric impulses through the feet to encourage more efficient blood flow. In spite of all his efforts, his health issues had left him struggling to return to TV for months, so the latest news will come as a pleasant surprise to fans. One fan, @Wogzalg, had sympathized with him on Twitter. "I hated relying on folk when I was immobile, but the one thing was no one will ever understand how awful physio is and how exhausting." Eamonn responded by admitting that relying is soul-destroying, but was met with a flurry of support from followers who urged him to keep going as they miss him on TV. Now his efforts have paid off and he will make a triumphant comeback for 2023.